Hello everybody. In this lab, we are going to do some work with EC2 instances and EBS volumes, and we are going to verify our EC2 instances. We are going to see what storage volumes are associated with it. We will try to extend it. We will create some volumes. We will attach those volumes with our EC2 instances and then detach those EBS volumes from our EC2 instances. So we are going to do it by launching an EC2 instance with a Windows Server machine and then do it. Okay. So yeah, before starting, I'll just tell you what EBS is. So EBS is Elastic Block Storage, which is an easy to use, scalable, high performance block storage service, and it is designed specifically for Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, which is EC2. Okay. And this volume, where you can find it. So when we log into our AWS dashboard and we go to instances, so down here you see Elastic Block Store EBS, and in here we see volumes, snapshots, etc. So there is a volume. So at the moment there is no volume, or one old volume for my existing Linux instance, and this is actually the storage device which is attached to the virtual machine in our case. And if you see here, one number, IOPS. So this IOPS is nothing. It's an input-output operations per second, and it defines like what type of machine you have. We'll talk about it later. One more thing you see here is a throughput. So this is nothing but it's a measure of the amount of data transferred from or to a storage device in megabytes per second. Okay, I will repeat again. Throughput is the measure of the amount of data transferred from to a storage device in megabytes per second. Okay. So how are we going to do this exercise? Right. So we are going to create an EC2 instance. We'll call it a Windows 1 instance, and then we'll attach some tags to it. We will make a root volume, everything, right? So let me do it. So we go to instances, we launch a new instance. Let's call it Win1, and we are using a Windows image, and we want a T2 micro. So we will choose Microsoft Windows Server 2022. So it will become a Windows web server. Okay. And then we will select the existing key pair which I have from earlier. Then I select the existing security group because it already has RDP configurations. Now see, this is the thing what I was talking. So this 1 into 30 gigs. So this is the root configuration for a GP2 device. We can change it from here. Whether we want a GP3, we want an IO1, but yeah, for this purpose we are going to go with the GP2, right? And this is more like you can say provisioning what is available, what is not, and this is your root volume. I'll click on the advanced just to see you. So our volume 1 is an Amazon machine instance root. It is 30 gigabytes EBS general purpose SSD. Okay. Here is, and as mentioned, IOPS, input output operations per second, right? So now you see this 103,000. This is like if you select it maximum, so it's 1 to 3 ratio. If you click on this, so it will say it's a 1 to 3 to 1 ratio of this, but after a certain size it becomes threshold, which is, if I increase the size, so currently we are in this T2 micro, so it's not allowing us. But if we choose some other thing, then we can see it. Okay. Okay, so going back. So yeah, that's it. We will create it first. Right? So what we are going to do is we'll launch this instance. We'll hide it. Okay, so our instance is successfully launched. We will verify the status check. So it's initializing at the moment, but it's running, right? So let it complete 2 and 2 checks. Let it complete. I hope it will be done very soon. we can connect it. In the meantime, we can just go here and you can do an RDP connection. So doing this, I will just open my RDP. So this is my remote desktop. Okay, I will paste the machine. I'll paste the username. And then I try to connect and it'll ask me for password. So normally I will fetch password for Windows machine. In this case is we get the password from here. I'll let it ask first and then I will show you. Normally it doesn't take this much time, but let's see what's the problem here. Okay, there's some issues with this RDP. Not sure why it's. Let me just Control delete. I will just open the task manager and just do a app history. We will close this RDP, remote desktop. So this is one of the process remote desktop. Let me kill it. Okay, I will restart it. Okay, so we were connecting to this instance, but so I will just go for RDP. Here is my RDP. I hope it will work this time. Let me copy this. And I copy this. Might be connected. Maybe there's some issue with my instance. Okay, I will close this connection now. I have to restart my computer and then I will add another class.